So I first want to stress that this is a tribute to Rob Reiner, and I want to say to his surviving children, I'm really sorry about your parents, and I've lost my parents. I lost my mom, my dad, and I didn't lose them violently, um, but I did lose them, and it's a struggle. It takes year upon year upon year, and I lost my mom 9 years ago, my father well over 10 years ago, and it's a struggle every day. I mean, it gets better before it gets worse. It gets worse before it gets better, but eventually, you change. So I wanted to say to his children and to the family and loved ones, like, my condolences to you. But I also want to say to you, like, how your father changed my life. And so growing up, my stepdad was a very conservative Christian. We weren't allowed to watch Archie Bunker, MASH, nothing that would broaden our horizons or like humor. So when I would sneak, sometimes when my stepdad was too tired, I would watch Archie Bunker on the side and like hear, because the one thing my stepdad wouldn't take is a different point of view from the conservative Christian point of view. And then hearing Meathead's point of view about like, how the society is and how injustices are happening, it really like broadened my horizon of things, of life. And I wanted to know more. And I was more educated. I was very educated by the Jeffersons enough, but I was also educated by Meathead. And so it made me want to learn more about the outside world and not be trapped in this environment of conservatism, and learn more about how humans actually behave and think. And so from that, it's like I started reading more. And again, one thing my stepdad thought was like worse than denying God was being a communist. But like I actually read the Communist Manifesto. And it's actually a good book, but like it didn't make me want to be a communist. It's just like it's like a humanist Bible, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyway, that's another story. But I then seeing The Princess Bride, and then seeing all, A Few Good Men, and then seeing all these films, it's like Stand By Me, like all these fantastic films that were created, and all these actors that spoke well of Rob Reiner, and how much like it took art to another level. How it just took acting to another level. And he said, look, we're great friends. We were both patriots. We just want a different path to get to where we want to go. This speaks volumes about not only as the Rob Reiner and his wife, but who they were and what they were as artists. And that's what artists do. They change people's lives and perceptions. And he spent his lifetime doing that. So again, to his family and to his for loved ones and everything, thank you to Rob Reiner and everything, and my condolences to you. Much love to you. And again, thank you to Rob Reiner and to his wife for giving us this wonderful artistic